Hey class, I wanted to send you a video introduction to the course, Old Testament History and Literature, and I want to start off by saying I have a deep fascination and love affair with the Old Testament. Reading the Old Testament was actually a fundamental part of my conversion. Before I was a Christian, I picked up the Bible, and I'd heard a lot of really negative things about the Old Testament in particular, and I fell in love with it as a spiritual text, and since then I've also really come to appreciate the art and literature of the Old Testament. It's in some ways unparalleled, and it certainly is unparalleled as far as its effect on history. The Bible as a whole, and the Old Testament in particular, is the most influential book in Western civilization and maybe the world. And it is a psychologically complex. The biblical characters are extremely psychologically complex and nuanced and sophisticated. And obviously the spiritual benefits of the Old Testament, the spiritual wisdom of the Old Testament is the most important thing. But also seeing it for the art and the beauty and the innate power that the text holds is really valuable. So I hope this is something that's important to you. I think the wisdom is unparalleled, except for the spiritual wisdom in the New Testament. And I want you to take it seriously. Like with anything, you're going to get in it what you put in it. And to that note, please take assignments seriously. I don't want to contribute to grade inflation. I think it's always important to note that your grades are not a reflection of your value. Obviously, they're not a reflection of your value before God or before any other student or myself. But we really want to have grades that do reflect the work and the wrestling that has gone into the course. So I'll try to grade fairly, particularly based on Northwest's grading standards. Please do look at the tardy paper. Well, words are failing me here, but the Northwest standard for turning your papers in on time and the effect that'll have on your grades. Also have fun. I like really honest wrestling and engagement, and I think you'll get a lot out of it. The Old Testament is meant to be wrestled with. You know, one of the fundamental stories is from Genesis 32. Jacob wrestles with God, and he names his people. Israel can connote son of God, but also connotes wrestles with God, as the text explicitly states. God is looking for people who wrestle with him, not necessarily that'll just be mindless followers, but people who want to wrestle. There's something in Jacob's nature that made him want to wrestle, and that made God choose him as a result of that. So please do wrestle honestly. It's a beautiful text. It's a challenging text, the Old Testament as a whole. And so I want to see that you are being challenged by it in a way it does read us and it does change us. And it's a stumbling block to a lot of people for some obvious reasons. It challenges some treasured Western values and assumptions. And I think that's all the more valuable. And the lovers of God in the Old Testament are flawed, but extremely compelling. So all that to say, I love the Old Testament. I hope you love it. I hope this is a window into a further relationship you'll have with the text. And I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I didn't want to make this video very long, but I was a chaplain in the military for 6 years. I'm currently serving at a church in Minnesota, a larger church in the metro area of the Twin Cities. Again, I love the Old Testament. Part of that came out of, well, not very much of it, but I did learn about Hebrew, the language, and the biblical narratives through seminary in St. Paul. And I came to teach this course through a friend who got me connected to Northwest University. But I would love to hear a little bit about you. Please do share where you're from. For me, it's Minneapolis, Minnesota. And please tell us what brought you to the course. This is not graded, so it's totally optional, but I'd love to start a little dialogue on the main chat board. Obviously, this is not a highly edited video, so please forgive the stumbling here, but really look forward to seeing your work. It does matter. Your wrestling with the text does matter, and ultimately it's a wrestling with God and finding, your Psalm 139 calling that only you can fulfill. And the text is really, really central. Biblical text is really, really central to that. But God bless you guys, and I look forward to reading, and maybe feel free to upload a video, but maybe seeing some of you. God bless you. Thanks. Bye.